Hi, how you doing? My name is Tommy Umholtz. This is a course review video for a portfolio class I'm taking as a student of Full Sail University's online web design and development degree program. I'm going to go ahead and get started with this review. The review asked three different questions relating to my progress and thoughts on the class for this month. First question asked about any highlighted items that I feel that I made the most progress with. Uh, let's see, Git flow. I upped my Git flow game from this class, able to use Git flow and actually explain it to other people. I've actually explained it to people pretty coherently, so that's a good thing. Same thing with React Redux. My experience with Redux was pretty limited before going to this class. Deployment and setting up apps. Data model was the most productive for me, right? So deployment is something I did last month. So I felt like the stress level in trying to figure out what needed to be done with that was lower than usual, and I was able to get through that pretty readily, and add upon what I've done before by implementing Postgres and Circle CI into that. And the data models, again, that's something that was done in previous class, so I was able to expand on my knowledge with that and learn more. I feel like I was able to use what I know, what I've known from the previous class, and expand on that. Independent research. Didn't really do much independent research because most of my energy was spent focusing on trying to figure out what I needed to do for the class requirements and put in the work that is required to get a passing grade for those. So the energy and the stress level that takes, and the stress level that gives me, kind of demotivates me to want to expand on those things. So that's how I feel about these classes in general. I ended up taking some notes. Edward has mentioned, Edward, I'm sure you'll be the one listening to these. So you've mentioned on more than one occasion that you I guess like the feedback that I give. So as I went through this class and watched some different videos and came up with things I'd like to share, I took notes on those and I wrote those down. So I have these notes. I'm going to go over them. They're like just quickly jotted notes, so I don't know how coherent I'm going to cover the concepts that I was thinking when I wrote these down, but I'll give it a shot. Let's see here. Oh, here's a big one. When I see these assignments, the most energy, I feel like the most energy that it takes for me to do these assignments, the energy that takes the most is to figure out what needs to be done. Like I don't understand why simple plain English isn't given to tell for these assignments and the requirements for the assignments step by step. I understand you can't. I don't know if there's accreditation requirements or there's other behind the scenes type of requirements that prevents the instructions from being just plain English, like do this, and do this. But to me, the instructions are always very cryptic, right? So I'll leave it at that. Maybe I'll come back to that point later because that's a pretty strong one. That's a pretty big issue I have. Things are hard to figure out. Like I'm not sure what I need to do, right? The requirements for these classes are extensive, and I feel like they're made for people that are intermediate or advanced, and it's good to make things for people that are intermediate advanced, but they're not really made for people that aren't intermediate advanced. So if there's a way to make them for all types, or for more types of people, for the less than intermediate types to the intermediate to advanced types, that'd be ideal. But I don't feel like these classes are made for the less than intermediate types to understand and grasp. One solid thing that I can give an example of is this Ucode presentation for some of the assignments. This to me, it there's some the flaws for this are the couple of the flaws are you can't go back and review stuff that you've seen. If you want to look at this code, say your project's open, right? And you want to look at your code. Now you want to check out another file, this auth.js file. You can't go directly to it. You gotta wade through the where was it at? I don't know. Where's it at? I don't know. Okay, is it here? And then you gotta find it. I think I just saw it. Okay, nope, that's a different one. See, that's another auth, isn't it? It's the same auth. Anyways, this app to me is counterintuitive. Another thing you can't do. Okay, you can't copy and paste the code. Well, is that to prevent people from just copying and pasting code and then turning the assignment and going and playing video games or whatever leisurely activity they like to do? To me, these types of things seem like arbitrary type of roadblocks that don't really, personally, from my perspective, don't provide me any value. They're just there to make things harder, more difficult in a way that doesn't provide any educational value for me. That's my perspective. Now, like I said, if there's a rationale behind this, you don't want people to copy and paste and throw it in their project and then be done with the thing, done with the assignment or whatever. I don't know about those people, and if those people are a problem, this is a problem for me. So, anyways, I think this video is running on long enough. I know people have things to do and they're busy and don't really have time to listen to these. But if you did listen to it and you have any questions or the feedback that I gave you helped you out, I hope it did. I hope hope the experience improves future course designs. So thanks for listening if you did, and have a great day.